While their brethren in Makati rallied in support of government efforts to make China aware of its legal obligations under the law of the seas, or UNCLOS, Filipinos across the world have come out in support. In small groups and large, in streets in front of Chinese consulates and embassies in Europe, Asia, and America, they have expressed their voices and sentiments in a global day of protest.
The United Nations is now the scene of the argument or the case filed by the Philippine government in front of the United Nations Arbitral Tribunal. The three judges are already looking at the papers that we have submitted, and hopefully they will not drag their feet, make a decision within reasonable time. And by doing that, we are putting ourselves under the rule of law of the United Nations. And part of our argument with China, if it wants to be a world power, it should be a good citizen of the world.
The overall mood was indignant but calm, respectful even. People raised a cry for China to get out of what was not theirs. Yes, ma'am.
At the Philippine brand, in front of the United Nations, there were around 150 Filipinos and Vietnamese. We were together in protesting China's illegal grab of the Spratly Island. It was on July 24, as you know, last year, they suddenly declared that all of the West Philippine Sea, popularly known as the Spratly Island of South China Sea, is now suddenly their Sansha City Prefecture. Can you imagine that? And so we were all there shouting, chanting, "What we want, China out. When we want it, now, now, now."
Loida Nicolas Lewis, past president of Filipino-American Associations in the United States, has organized and led some of the protests literally before the world. With signs and songs and banners, they voiced out at the headquarters of the world, the United Nations. In San Francisco, home of the largest Filipino-American community in the United States, the People's Republic of China consulate protest was led by veterans who chained themselves to the gate Chinese consulate. Elsewhere, the protesters were there as well. In cities across the globe, wherever there was a Chinese consulate, you could almost be sure that there were Filipinos with signs and banners. For Good Morning Boss, Mike Cohen for PTV News.